So wild camping as a solo, are you apprehensive? Are you not sure? Well, hopefully I'll be able to answer these questions, and hopefully you'll learn something from this video. And if not, at least you'll have an idea to make an educational decision. And to stay on till the end of the video, I'll give you a conclusion of what I think about camping as a solo. Let's go. So I've been doing wild camping as a solo most of the time. It's what I do, wild camping as a solo. So I'm a bit biased to this particular situation. I love community camps, but it's a different sort of camp. Wild camping on your own, yes, there are lots of things you've got to consider. Will I get bored is the first thing. Well, if you're on your own, there's a possibility. There's not much to do if you're on your own, or is there? Well, actually, that's not quite true. If you keep yourself busy and keep yourself doing stuff, you won't get bored. An example of, it's raining out there. I've got to be mindful of the rain. I've got to make sure my tarp is set up correctly for the rain. I have to do that when I first get here. I have to be mindful of the weather. So you should always be thinking, what can I do? Can I keep myself busy? Try and keep busy. I'm watching videos now and I'm trying to keep myself engaged. It needn't be boring. The thing is, it isn't boring if you just keep yourself at it. In fact, it's quite exhilarating because you are learning something new. You're challenging your body, you're challenging your mind. And the thing is, you haven't got anybody else in the community to fall back on. It's you and you alone that can make the decisions. It's one of the things I like about it. So you go to community camp, you go with friends, but you think, what would it be like to try it on my own? Or maybe it's the first time you've ever been camping as a wild camp. And you're thinking, should I go with a friend or should I try alone? But if you're always relying on somebody, sometimes it's good that you can go with a friend. Sometimes you don't have the choice but to go alone, but go. And why should you go? Well, I'll explain this as well. The thing is, there's always a situation with people, I'd love to do this and I would like to do it, but I don't know if I can. The thing is, what made me go wild camping as a solo is I tended to put everything in the living room, all the stuff they needed and all the stuff there. And I don't like mess. So if I didn't move that stuff, it would not make me go camping. So it encouraged me to camp because I didn't like the mess there. It's little silly things like that. Well, it encourages you to get out and do it. Nature's there for you as well. Won't it get cold? Will it be too hot? Well, the thing is, you're not going to know while you sit and just think about it. Yes, it's going to get cold. I'm not going to skirt around the issue and say it's not going to get cold. I'm not going to skirt around the issue and say it's not going to be hot. But the thing is, while you're doing stuff and you're moving around it's cold day, say, and you keep yourself busy and active, you don't think about the cold as much as you actually think you would. Yes, it's cold. Yes, it can get cold. If you take the right gear, you make sure you're wrapped up, then it's always not going to be as cold as you think. And the weather, whether we like it or not, with global warming and that nature, it is getting to a situation where it's getting warmer anyway. That's not a good thing, by the way. But the point being, cold needn't be a reason to stop you going out and sitting out in nature. Is wild camping really scary on your own? I'm not going to lie, I don't personally get scared. Has there been nights that I've been a little bit afraid? Well, honestly, yes. When I first started, I felt that way. I don't as much now, but it comes with experience. But there are times when you still feel, even then, a little bit apprehensive. So yes, you can get scared, but equally, it can be quite embracing. What if it gets seen? You always take that risk. That's the truth of it. You always take that risk. However, a lot of time people are quite friendly. People walk past and they ask questions. I've not really known a time where I've been challenged that could happen in the future. I don't know. I can't see that far. Should it be something to stop me going or to stop you going? Thank you for staying on this far. So, the benefits, the conclusion, or the conclusion, if you like, of wild camping as a solo. Just go out and try it. If you don't like it, you've not lost anything. What have you got to lose? You've got everything to gain. I love camping in a community. In fact, I'm going to be doing it very soon. And I absolutely adore it. I like going camping out with my best friends. And my best friend, I always like that as well. Variety. Mix and match, if you like. It's always worth doing. Take care. Thanks for watching. Andy.